The Milwaukee Bucks are one of the hottest teams in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard form an offensive force, and now the Bucks will play for the NBA Cup title. Now winners of 12 of their past 15 games, the Bucks defeated the Atlanta Hawks 110-102 in an NBA Cup semifinal Saturday and are starting to look like the quality team they thought they could be when they acquired Lillard before the start of the 2023-24 season. Milwaukee reached the semifinals of last year's NBA Cup but lost to Indiana. It's hoping to use this year's performance as a springboard to a strong season after a 2-8 start. The Bucks are 14-11 and sit in 6th place in the Eastern Conference, 2 games behind 3rd place Orlando. The Bucks will see just how much they've improved in the past month when they play the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Cup final. The Thunder defeated the Houston Rockets 111-96 later Saturday and improved to 20-5, good for first place in the Western Conference. The final will also feature 2 of the NBA's best players, Antetokounmpo and Oklahoma City's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. NBA Cup winners: Giannis Antetokounmpo-Damian Lillard combo. Antetokounmpo and Lillard combined for 57 points, right around their combined league best 58.5 points per game this season. Antetokounmpo had an efficient 32 points on 10 for 15 shooting from the field and 12 for 18 on free throws, and he added 14 rebounds, 9 assists and 4 blocks. Lillard wasn't as efficient but still produced with 25 points on 8 for 21 shooting, including 5 for 14 on three-pointers. He also had 7 assists, 6 rebounds and 3 steals. Antetokounmpo was stellar in the fourth quarter with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists and 1 block, a rejection of an alley-oop attempt by Clint Capella. That production from 2 of the league's best players makes the Bucks dangerous: Oklahoma City's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams. When points are at a premium, a team needs its best offensive players to come through. Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams did that for the Thunder. Even though Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams were a combined 2 for 13 shooting in the first quarter, they delivered in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander scored 20 of his game-high 32 points in the second half, and Williams scored 12 of his 20 points in the final 2 quarters. Gilgeous-Alexander, who was 14 for 15 on free throws and collected 8 rebounds, 6 assists and 5 steals, and Williams, an all-star in the making who also added 5 rebounds and 5 assists, scored 11 of 13 Thunder points during a stretch in the fourth quarter that pushed Oklahoma City's lead from 84-79 to 97-82. NBA Cup losers: Thunder Rockets offense. In a game featuring the 2 best defenses, Oklahoma City No. 1, Houston No. 2 offense was not easy or pretty. There are several ways to break down the atrocious offensive stats. The teams were a combined 6 for 37 on three-pointers at halftime. Houston led 42-41, marking the lowest scoring half for the Thunder this season. Oklahoma City's top 2 scorers, Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams, were a combined 1 for 10 from the field at one point in the first quarter. Houston had its problems, too. The Rockets shot 36.5% from the field, 23.9% on three-pointers and 60% on free throws. The Rockets' second leading scorer, Alperen Sengun, had 13 points on 6 for 16 shooting, and their leading scorer, Jalen Green, had just 12 points on 5 for 14 shooting, including 1 for 8 on 3s. Fred VanVleet missed 10 of his 11 three-point attempts. The Rockets were 2 for 15 on threes in the fourth quarter. Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are losers by default, simply because they lost the game. But they played well enough to win. They shot 41.7% on three-pointers. Their bench outscored Milwaukee's bench 33-26, and Trae Young had 35 points, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. Their biggest issue against the Bucks: points in the paint. They tied the Bucks with 42 points in the paint but shot just 42% on those shots compared to 67.7% for Milwaukee. The Hawks had a strong NBA Cup with group play victories against Boston and Cleveland and a quarterfinals victory against New York. Atlanta jump-started its season after a slow start, and this was evidence it can be a playoff team in the East.